Welcome back to Warcraft 3 Reforged. Brothers in Blood. The next morning within the subterranean Barrow Deeps of Mount Hyjal.
These Barrow Deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there is no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
Alright, let's get a move on.
As the goddess wills.
Spiders, kobolds.
Something is amiss.
I'll use Furion and Tyrande to the extent I can to soak as much mana as possibly can. Obviously, I don't want my guys to be
immediately.
To suffer too much here. Alright, pile of corpses, nothing too fancy.
As the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Make it fast.
Something is amiss. What threatens these lands?
Amigos?
Pathetic wretches.
Speak your mind. I walk in the shadow.
Furion can take a hit or two. He does have the Horn of Scenarios, so that gives him a HP regeneration bonus.
What threatens these lands?
And they're not going to gain any real experience, though you might be able to level at least Tyrande to level 6, which useful as you might imagine.
Darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil.
What threatens these lands?
Gonna keep moving. Actually, I'm going to have to disable Fairy Fire over here. As useful as it is. And it is pretty bloody useful.
Something
can't really afford the mana cost for it.
What is nature's call? Speak your mind.
Threatens these lands.
As the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
In position. Absolutely.
Now, many of these creeps are probably not really all that worth it, to be perfectly blunt.
What threatens these lands?
I like how using Pango interrupts the casting. Useful spell.
What threatens these lands?
As the goddess wills. By Illidan.
Threatens these lands. So it shall be
let's
done.
deal with the Frost Revenant.
One. What threatens these lands?
So be it.
In the name of Cenarius.
Alright, gonna keep moving. Potion of Greater Healing over there. Doesn't really matter.
So be
Although, I guess I can give it instead of the regular healing potion. Though worth pointing out that there might be more regular healing potions than there are greater healing potions in the mission, but still 500 points healed.
What threatens these lands?
As the
Spider
goddess
over there.
wills.
Is there trouble?
By Illidan.
It's a regular giant spider. Spider ring. Not really useful in any way.
Enlighten me.
Not worth even picking up.
Illidan.
It's one agility.
Out with it.
As the goddess wills.
Move here.
Immediately.
The land and I are one. Anudora.
So be it.
What threatens these lands?
As the goddess wills. So be it.
Version of this mission did it use?
Something is amiss.
Speak your mind. What is nature's
I
call?
mean, I love
As
nothing more than to
sleep
get
dulled my
tranquility
senses.
for Furion.
The land and
Would
I
make
are
this
one.
mission a complete cakewalk. Not that it is really
there
hard
trouble?
to begin with, anyway. Let's get Force of Nature. Move
So
Tyrande
be it.
forward.
As the
And
goddess
move
wills.
everyone
As
else
sleep dulled
forward
my
as
senses.
well.
Immediately. Elune, give me strength. As the
Yeah, one of the
goddess
most
wills.
important items that you can get in the game, you can get from there.
I am prepared. That's good.
So be it.
Standing guard. In the name of Cenarius.
Yeah, not too hard.
By Elune.
The important
As the
bit here
goddess
is
wills.
what
Is
it
amiss.
drops, though.
By
The
Elune.
land and I are
I'm going to
one.
give the ring
As the
of
goddess wills.
the armor ring. I think I want to
Something
keep.
is amiss.
Use that.
Anudora.
Give the ring of superiority
The
to
land
Furion.
and
Go
I
pick up the necklace.
By Elune.
Necklace
Speak your
of
mind.
spell immunity. Yes,
I walk in
very
shadow.
bloody powerful as an item.
Absolutely.
Because that means
As the goddess wills.
she cannot be interrupted when casting
By
Starfall. Of course, you can alternate between
Immediately.
having it on Furion, having it on
So
Maiev,
be it.
on Tyrande.
By Elune.
Really powerful item there.
Demon bile. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost.
Whoa, fall back. They're doing too much. Yes, too much.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
That's a given. What threatens these lands? Thy bidding. Is amiss. One
In the name of Cenarius.
threatens these lands. I dulled my senses. How dare you! Pathetic wretches! What threatens these lands?
So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately.
Something is amiss. Out with it.
Induli Rafa.
What threatens these lands?
So be it. As the goddess wills.
Thy bidding.
Immediately.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are one.
Immediately. So be it.
What is nature's call?
Prepared. No one shall be the wiser.
By Elune.
What threatens these lands?
So be it. Immediately.
The land and I are one.
So be it. By Elune.
Alright, losing that dryad does
So be it.
create its own problems.
Immediately.
Manageable problems, though.
So be it. This must be the fountain of life. I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters.
Basically what the game is telling you there, no, you don't actually have to kill the thunder lizards. But I will. The main reason, of course, has to do with the fact that I do absolutely need...
Thy bidding.
I do absolutely want that fountain.
Our warriors have
they're too low
engaged the
HP
enemy.
that it can one-shot them.
Something is amiss. I am prepared.
Almost dead.
One. It has begun. That's a given.
By Elune.
Leave them there, they'll need some healing.
Immediately. By Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora.
So be it.
Thy bidding. For my brothers.
By Elune.
Elune be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
As the goddess wills.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done.
So be it.
It's kinda...
Sleep dulled my senses.
Well, I guess I could take it as opposed to the...
Ashtherodanado.
Yep.
Immediately.
Take it on Furion.
By Elune.
Bare necessities. Let's keep
So
moving.
be it. Immediately. The pathway cuts off to the south. But this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may, he is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
Something. My powers cannot open the door. Though it grieves me to leave her, I must press on. Ashtherodanador.
I'm sure if Elune descended from,
It shall be done.
you know, the actual moon, I'm sure that Tyrande would find a way to basically tell her to sod off as well. That's the kind of person she is.
Threatens these lands.
Oh, actually, there's something there. I had to take a look there. So we have these giant mushrooms, and we can clear them using Force of Nature.
It shall be done.
Hold on.
Anudora.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use it again.
Dulled my senses. The land and I are one.
Alright, just gonna do it again and check those crates then.
Ashtherodanador. Press the attack. Torfala Nordora. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor.
Really though? Nothing?
Ashtherodanador.
And here I thought I was doing this for a
Kalimdor.
reason. Guess not.
Anudora. It shall be done. What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses?
Hi!
Out with it.
Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss. Anudora. I am prepared. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
Press the attack!
Out with it. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? I am prepared.
Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss.
What is nature's call?
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. The land and I are one. It shall be done. Out with it. What threatens these
Are we
lands?
being invaded? For the trees.
Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage. Kalimdor. Anudora. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? It shall be done. The land and I are one. I am prepared. No one shall be the Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our warriors have engaged.
What threatens these lands? Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. The land and I are one. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. Pathetic wretches. What threatens these lands? That's given. Something is amiss. I am prepared. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? Thy bidding.
Is there trouble?
What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador.
Press the attack!
Has sleep dulled my senses. It shall be done.
I am prepared.
What threatens these lands? Anudora.
Enlighten.
The land and I are
we
one.
being invaded?
I am prepared.
For Kalimdor. The land and I are one.
Hi! What is nature's call?
As sleep
Is there
my
trouble?
senses. The land and I are one.
What is nature's call?
As sleep dulled my senses. What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Are we being invaded?
The land and I are one. What
Turn
threat-
back. You are unworthy to bask in the bear god's presence.
Bear gods?
Is there trouble?
Something is amiss. The land and I are one. It shall be done. Anudora.
What is nature's call?
As sleep
Is there
dulled
trouble?
my senses. The land
What is
and I
nature's
are
call? Is there trouble? What is nature's call?
is amiss. Ashtherodanador. Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do? Anudora.
Are we being invaded?
It shall be done.
Is there trouble?
So
Are we being invaded? Is there trouble?
has sleep dulled my senses? Torfala Nordora. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
Well, Fountain of Mana.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Just need to get it up to full. One of these fireballs
Something
is
amiss.
soon
The
going
land
to
and I are
despawn.
one.
Enlighten me.
So let's just keep
Something
moving.
is amiss.
Alright, that should be enough mana.
For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
At least I sincerely hope so.
Ashtherodanador.
Are we being invaded?
Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth.
Black Drakes.
My senses. Threatens these lands. Pathetic origins. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. For Kalimdor. Ah, the druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers, we have much to do. What? They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
In the Raven's name.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern. Anudora. It shall be done.
No one shall be the wiser. It has begun. That's a given. No one shall be the wiser. For my brothers.
The land and I are one.
What is nature's call? I'm game. Making trails.
Out.
Ashtherodanador. Anudora.
No one shall be the wiser.
What is nature's call?
How dare you! Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Pathetic wretches. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Our
That's a
warriors
given.
have engaged the enemy.
No one shall be the wiser.
What threatens these lands?
That's a given. No one shall be the wiser. For my brothers. That's a given.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Is
The
there
land
trouble?
and I are one. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands?
What is nature's call? Have you been invaded? What is nature's call?
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor, what threatens these lands? Anudora. The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Anudora. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss.
Shandor Stormrage. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shandor Stormrage.
I cannot go back.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
In the name of Cenarius. Anudora. In position.
By Illidan.
In the name of Cenarius.
So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune.
Okay, that's a golem. Yeah, she's gonna gain experience here.
Immediately.
For Kalimdor. Make it fast.
By Elune.
In position.
So be it.
These mystics. They're blood elves, yeah.
By
Yes,
Elune.
highborn.
Immediately. By Elune.
Let's see what we get here. A book.
So be it.
Standing guard.
As the goddess wills. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
Right, Tome of Knowledge. Tyrande becoming more and more powerful. Need to find
By
something to
Elune.
replace those claws of attack with.
Immediately.
boots of
Speak
agility,
your mind. By Elune.
something like that.
So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Point the way.
Immediately. By Elune.
In position. Catch. My weight is over.
In the name of Cenarius. Anudora.
Standing guard.
By Elune. Induretha. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be it.
Right, that's one circle of power.
By Elune. So be it.
Let's get the other.
As the goddess wills.
Speak your mind.
Gonna try and take as much damage as I can on Tyrande as opposed to my
So
other
be it.
units. Just because her natural HP regeneration is higher, that kind of stuff. Also because she can take it. She got a 35% damage reduction right now. She can
As
get
the
higher
goddess
though.
wills. By Elune. For Kalimdor.
Out of
Immediately.
the fucking way.
By Elune.
Oh,
Immediately.
damn it. Sometimes I find
By
it hard to
Elune.
target certain units in this,
Immediately.
weirdly enough.
So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
In position. I am sworn to
I
avenge.
Oh.
watch in shadow.
Standing guard.
Waiting on you.
Speak your mind.
I'll abuse the fact that it's
In position.
night right now. And kill those bloody watchers.
For Kalimdor.
Point the way. Standing guard.
Anudora. For Kalimdor. In the name of Cenarius. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Anudora. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
Inventory is full.
As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
There is a fountain of healing later on in the mission, so you don't really need
By
the healing
Elune.
wards. And as for the final mission,
So be it.
because you're not gonna get to run in the next one, you're gonna get her in the one after that,
As the goddess
at
wills.
the Battle of Mount Tigel. In the final mission,
Elune.
you really don't give a shit about that. You need your
Immediately.
heroes to be as powerful as they fucking can.
As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess
I put
wills.
it here just because, who knows, maybe I could have
By
picked it up,
Elune.
but I forgot. Oh yeah,
So
line of
be
sight,
As
because
the
elevation, all that
goddess
kind of
I
stuff.
am sworn to
Immediately.
avenge.
wills. By Elune.
Almost at the Starfall
Speak your
level.
mind.
By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Right, slaughter them all. Angry harpies.
Your move. name of Cenarius. By Elune. As the goddess wills. A cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably. As the goddess wills.
Standing guard.
Elune.
The intruders.
Fair enough.
So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. O Kalimdor. As the goddess wills. Induli Refa. O Kalimdor. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Induli Refa. O Kalimdor. So be it.
Point the way.
By Elune. Anudora. In the name of Cenarius. So be it. As the goddess
In
wills.
position.
Anudora. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. The treants moved to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Point the way.
By
Waiting
Elune.
on you.
Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Point the way.
In the name of Cenarius. I
Sworn to avenge.
so be it. As the goddess wills. Induli Refa. In the name of Cenarius. Immediately. Induli Refa. Anudora. Induli Refa. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Alright, so with
On your mark.
Immediately.
these units,
As the goddess
Waiting
wills.
on you.
let's keep moving
By
forward.
Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
They're not really worth it. The effort
In position.
to take the mines, put them, use them, all that.
In the name of Cenarius.
Easy enough to kill.
Standing guard. Anudora. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. In the name of Cenarius. Anudora.
Point the way.
By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Your move. Sworn to avenge. Make it fast.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
In the name of Cenarius.
Anudora.
Waiting on you.
As the goddess wills. Okalandor. Immediately. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan, you were sentenced to pay for your sins, nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.
What the hell is up with the dialogue there? Or rather, the audio. The audio and the dialogue, it's like both are... what the fuck? I've played this missions quite a few times. I don't remember the dialogue or the audio being so, I don't know, terrible. Anyway, Costin here, signing out. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for two more missions of the Night Elf campaign, Eternity's End. One of them involves Illidan, the other one involves the famous Battle of Mount Igel. So stay tuned for all of that.